I know if you're gardening, you're working super hard. Welcome to K&D's Homestead. I'm Donna. Today's video is about gardening, but it's not about me showing the garden or doing any garden tours. Today I want to bring you a message. I know if you're gardening, you're working super hard. We all do. We work all day, as many hours as we can put into the garden, and it's a lot of work. There's a downside to that, and I'm dealing with that downside right now. Take care of your body. Take care of your knees. That's my problem. I have damaged my knees, and many times lately it has been excruciating for me to go out and work the garden. I am doing the garden, I'm working it, but I'm doing the bare minimal. I'm watering my stuff, everything that I planted, but I'm not able to get out there and do all the things that I would normally be doing because I've damaged my knees. I'm going to physical therapy, I'm going to the doctor, there's x-rays, there's MRIs. They say I have torn my meniscus on both knees. Now I'm here to tell you that is extremely painful, and it's causing me to not be able to get out and do as much as I want to do and do as much as I normally do. So I'm having to take a lot of breaks right now and try to take care of my knees, which ultimately radiates down to the feet. It's making it very hard to get out and do much. The video is not about me and the problems I'm going through. That is an explanation as to why I've not done any garden tours and I'm not showing the actual work. The video is more to encourage you. While I know you want to be out there, even if you're young, you want to be out there, you want to do everything that you can. I'm a gung-ho gardener, and I'm usually, that's my life, and that's what I'm doing. But I want to encourage you, take care of yourself. Start now if you're young, and take care of your body. Don't do as much bending over as what is necessary. If you can build your beds up, build raised beds, create a garden that is suitable to your body, not having to lean over, and you will destroy your back, you will destroy your knees, you will destroy your feet and legs, and maybe even other things. But I want to encourage everybody, young or old, think about your body. In order to continue for the duration of how long you want to garden, take care of yourself. When you're out there, wear knee pads, wear a back brace, or wear some kind of support while you are doing these laborious jobs that can ultimately hurt your body. I did not do that because I was arrogant enough to think that I was Wonder Woman. I can do it all. I can't. Well, I did. I did so much labor-intensive work without taking care of myself, and now I'm paying the price. Now I've got to potentially have surgery on my knees. That's yet to be determined, but it is in the talks. That's not a place that I want to be. And I don't want anybody else to have to go through that. It takes a while. It chips away at your body. You don't know it while it's happening until suddenly you come to a screeching halt, which is what happened to me, and suddenly you wake up and you can't move. Don't get to that point. I understand the love of being out there. I could be out there all day long, sweating, nasty. It didn't matter. I did not want to come in until, I lost daylight. But that's not smart to do. If you're going to garden, think about not just the layout of your garden. Think about how this garden is going to work with you and your body. Start taking care, better care. Think about what's going to be helpful to your body. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's just, it's so important. Get all the support that you can. A lot of times, many gardeners find themselves out there by themselves doing it. Maybe they have a helper, a spouse, a child, somebody that helps, but ultimately, all the hard work falls on you. Lots of fluids, of course. That is a no-brainer. We, hear that all the time. But invest in knee pads, kneeling pads, back braces, whatever you can to support your body so that you don't end up like me. Now, my gardening is not over, but right now, while I'm going through physical therapy and back and forth to the doctors, I am doing the minimal in order to keep the garden alive, because I want my fruits and vegetables to come into the house. And of course, there's work when they come in as well. But in no way is my gardening over with. I'm just in a slow down period, trying to take care of myself to rebuild the muscles and the areas that are affected with a lot of inflammation right now, which is my knees. I am going out there every day, but I'm not doing garden tours or long things of showing the how-tos. I'm going out there in the evenings and I am harvesting a few things. My garden I put it out late, so getting things from the garden is coming in late. I'm just now starting to get tomatoes. I'm starting to get peppers. I've gotten a good bit of collards out of my garden. I've got broccoli that will soon be ready. The broccoli I protected under cover so that the heat from our summer doesn't devastate it, and it's growing well. Normally that's a fall thing for me, but I wanted some broccoli, so I do have it protected from the heat. I have harvested squash, but it's been a few, just things are starting to come in, lightweight, not large collections of things. Green beans as well. I've brought in maybe 2 small harvests of green beans. So things are happening in my garden, but I'm not out there in the vigorous, labor intensive things that I would normally be doing. I'm just doing minimal. And so I wanted to bring this video for several reasons. I wanted to explain why I have not done any garden tours yet, why I'm not showing a lot of work that I'm doing in the garden is because I'm not doing a whole bunch. And the harvest have just started coming in. Not a lot to write home about, just a small handful of things at a time. I've also harvested lemons now that I think about it. A good bit of lemons from my lemon tree. And there may be some other things I'm just not thinking about, but everything has been in small harvest. Oh yeah, some okra, a few. Gosh, with the list in my mind, it's actually more than I thought. But you just bring in a bowl here and a bowl there. That's the state that my garden is in. I'm watering in the evening, and if there's some weeds in the actual raised beds when I'm watering, I might pull a weed here and there, but I'm not out there vigorously working the garden right now. The videos will come back. They will continue as I can, but right now I'm in a slow down period, and I guess soon when I get enough stuff, I will do more videos of processing things in the kitchen. I just can't be out there for very long at a time because my knees just give out. And I'm not worried about that. I know that, between me and the doctors and physical therapy, we're going to work out a solution to get me back to being able to be more active. I just need to take care of my knees and rest right now. And the last part of the message was to encourage you while you're gardening. even if you're not having any backaches, if you're not having any knee aches or your legs don't hurt, they will down the line. When you do this year after year after year, they will. If you do things to protect yourself right now, unlike what I did, which I did not protect myself, then you might not have to go through the struggles that I'm having to go through right now. I have gardened for over 40 years. And all those years, I just went out there like Wonder Woman, gung-ho, and did what I wanted to do, not thinking or worrying about what it was doing to my body. Now, I'm paying the piper, as they say. I don't want you to go through that. So take care of yourself. Do what you can to protect yourself. Enjoy gardening. Garden as long as you want to. Garden how you want to. Just take care of yourself so that you don't end up in a place where I'm at right now. I will be back very soon. My gardening is not over. The videos are not over. Just a slow down period. It actually, this whole past solid year, it has been building to this, and I knew it, but I kind of, put it in the back of my mind, and I tried not to worry about it. It was like, I'll just sleep a little extra. I'll just rest a little. But it's caught up with me, and now I've got to deal with it. I've done minimal planting for the summer garden with the thought in my mind that my fall garden will be bigger and better, and I won't have to deal with the heat like what we're having right now. Yesterday we were 101 real temperature. That's a whole different ball game there, what to deal with. But I will get back to the active gardening, I feel, because I'm not broken, I'm not irreparable. I just need a little bit of time to take it very slow. I hope you got something out of this video. I hope it was informative. I hope to encourage you to keep going, but take care of yourself. And I hope that you will stay tuned for future videos that will be coming. These are the lemons that I have gotten from my lemon tree. And there were about twice that many of the chocolate cherry tomatoes, which are these. They're really sweet. They're really good. These others are little Marglobe tomatoes. They were immature when I picked them. I actually picked them up off the ground. They fell off of the plant, and they ripened here on the counter. And then I've gotten these tomatoes. Those pretty things there came from the grocery store, but all of these smaller tomatoes I got also off of one bush. And these are a small handful of the paprika peppers that I've harvested. And that plant, well, there's 4 of those plants. They are just getting started. Most of the peppers on that plant are still green, but these did ripen over a couple of days each, and that's all I've gotten off of those. I've already put the green beans up, most of which I got was enough for one dinner and one small bag that I could put up in the freezer. And so I cooked a good bit of those green beans. The plants are doing good, and they are about ready for my 3rd harvest. And it might be a little bit bigger harvest than what I've gotten so far. Until I see you on the next video, hopefully very soon, y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.